Remember taxis? Those iconic yellow chariots that used to dominate the streets of every major city. They were supposed to be our saviors, ready to whisk us away at a moment's notice. But more often than not, they seemed to disappear just when you needed them the most. Yeah, not the best system. It was like playing a game of hide and seek, except you were always it. Finding a cab often felt like winning a scavenger hunt in a rainstorm. You'd stand there, arm outstretched, hoping one would magically appear, and don't even get me started on the fares. They were like a roller coaster ride, unpredictable and often leaving you feeling queasy. They seemed to fluctuate based on the driver's mood, the time of day, and whether Mercury was in retrograde. It was like a cosmic joke at our expense. Surge pricing, more like a surge of frustration. You'd watch the meter climb higher and higher, feeling your wallet get lighter and lighter. Plus, there was the whole cash-only situation. Who carries cash anymore? It felt like stepping back in time. I haven't seen a $10 bill since Blockbuster was still a thing. It was like living in a different era. Clearly, the taxi industry was ripe for a disruption. Enter Uber, stage left. With just a few taps on your phone, a car would arrive, ready to take you wherever you needed to go. No more waiting, no more guessing games, just a smooth ride to your destination. Uber's founders, Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp, weren't messing around. They knew the pain points of traditional taxis and set out to obliterate them with technology. Their solution? An app, a beautiful, magical app. Suddenly, hailing a ride became as easy as ordering a pizza. You could see nearby drivers, track their arrival in real time, and even get an estimated fare up front. No more fare roulette. And the best part? Cashless transactions. Your credit card was already linked to the app, so payment was seamless. It was like magic, but with fewer doves and more comfortable back seats. Every good startup needs a little cash to get the wheels turning, and Uber was no exception. They started with a modest seed funding round of $200,000. Not too shabby, but things really took off when they caught the eye of some big-time investors. Venture capital firms poured money into Uber, recognizing its potential to disrupt the transportation industry. We're talking billions, folks. Today, Uber is a global behemoth, valued at a staggering amount that would make your head spin. We're talking more money than you'd find in a leprechaun's pot of gold. Section 4. Show me the money. Uber's financial highs and lows. It hasn't always been smooth sailing for Uber. They've had their fair share of controversies, legal battles, and regulatory hurdles. But through it all, they've managed to rake in some serious cash. We're talking billions of dollars in revenue, baby. Of course, they also have expenses, lots of them. Drivers, fuel, legal fees, it all adds up. But hey, that's the price of being a global transportation giant. Section 5, Trustpilot speaks Uber versus the rest. Now, let's see what the people have to say. User reviews can often provide the most honest and unfiltered opinions about a service. Trustpilot is a great place to find real user reviews, and when it comes to ride-hailing apps, the competition is fierce. People are not shy about sharing their experiences, both good and bad. Uber generally scores pretty well, with users praising its convenience, affordability, and user-friendly app. Many appreciate the ease of booking a ride and the wide availability of drivers. Of course, there are always a few grumpy riders who had a bad experience, whether it's due to a delayed ride, a less than friendly driver, or unexpected charges, but overall, Uber seems to be doing something right. The majority of users are satisfied with the service, highlighting its reliability and the quality of the rides. How do they stack up against the competition? Other ride-hailing apps like Lyft and local services also have their share of fans and critics. Well, that's a story for another time. Each app has its strengths and weaknesses, and user preferences can vary widely, but let's just say that Uber is definitely a major player in the game. Its widespread presence and consistent performance make it a go-to choice for many. Section 6. Stay connected. More entrepreneurial adventures await. So there you have it. The wild ride of Uber's startup journey. From its inception in 2009, Uber has grown exponentially, disrupting traditional taxi services and creating a new market for ride-sharing. From humble beginnings to global domination, they've certainly shaken things up in the transportation industry. Their innovative approach has not only changed how we commute, but also how we think about urban mobility. And they've taught us all a valuable lesson. If you want to change the world, build an app. The power of technology and a simple idea can transform industries and create new opportunities. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Uber, then buckle up, Buttercup. There's so much more to explore in the realm of entrepreneurship because we've got a whole lot more entrepreneurial adventures in store for you. From tech startups to social enterprises, the journey of innovation never stops. Subscribe to our channel and join us as we explore the fascinating stories behind the world's most innovative companies. Stay tuned! Each story is a testament to the power of creativity, resilience, and the entrepreneurial spirit.